Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Zero and welcome to another camping spots video. And after my last one for Der Eisendrache, I've had many requests that I do these for future maps, and I wanted to spice these up just a little bit as well with some recommended guns, perks and items to use in the map. But before I get right into it, make sure to leave a like showing your support and we will kick it right into gears. First up, we have a spot that I suggest you have more than 1 or 2 players with you in the game, just to make this spot at least more effective and slightly more doable, as it is easier to do with more players. Now, this spot is located in the bunker area and is a choice between one of the 2 buyable doors down in this area. In this video, I show you the worst example and spot to do this camping spot, and I suggest you move over to the side closest to the tank station and double tap and leave the door up to that area closed. Now, why it comes in at such a low spot or higher spot in this video is because it requires more than 1 or 2 players to make it a good spot, and it's not a very good spot to use if you're in solo, as I have experimented with, which will lead us into the next spot for this video. Now, for this next spot, we have the 3rd floor of the department store, and honestly, I wanted to put this spot further up on this list because I felt that it isn't the most beneficial and useful spot, unless you of course have the right perks, the monkey bombs and the ray gun Mark III. But what's good about this spot though is you have your back to a very similar setup to a camping spot from Der Eisendrache in the barracks area, with the buyable door on your back and the limited amount of spawns around you. And that's what truly this spot is. It's having the correct setup with you, and it will assure that you have a good high round, and it will work both good in solo and co-op games, so you don't need to worry. And also make sure to try this one out in your next game of Gorod Krovi to see if it's effective for you. And for the 3rd spot of this video, it is possibly one of the best spots to actually camp on the map that doesn't require a small amount of space and has a getaway option with it as well. And this would be the Armory area. Now, when you come to this area, be sure that you have the most effective and powerful weapons with you at all times. If anything, this spot would be good to have death machine gobblegums equipped, and it is easily accessible as there is a gobblegum machine down the staircase, and you also have the VMP down there, which isn't that great unless it is upgraded, so you can start off your rounds fairly easy using that. But it is a very good spot for those 2 things. But have the dingo, have the PPSH and the ray guns for this spot, the right amount of perks that you think are good. But in this camping spot, you only have 1 spot of zombies spawning in, and that is over to the left through that wall. There's no barrier there, so they'll just jump over. And the other zombies will come up straight through the stairs, so you can just collat them and just get them out really quickly. And this is honestly the best wide open spot for camping in the map, unlike the previous 2 spots in this list. Now, for the second last spot of this video, it is exactly identical to the final spot, but it is the Dragon Command platform, and it is actually a very good spot for solo and also for co-op with the simple laneways on either side of the Dragon. But what honestly makes this spot so good is that just all of the zombies will enter through in just a conga line. Basically, they have no spawning from both the sides pretty much. They'll all come in a straight, similar way to Der Eisendrache and Zetsubo no Shima. This spot, I could not honestly put it first. It's just not that great due to its amount of space, because if you don't have that dragon, you will get pinned in there and you're not going to be able to get out. But you do have the 2 sides, which can work with 2 players in a 4-player game. You have 2 on each side, and just make sure that you have the right amount of weapons. There is a glitch to get 4 ray gun Mark IIIs if you know how to do that, but this spot will require good weapons and perks as well. But also, do not forget to call in that dragon before you start the round there, as you will not have any possible way out. And now for the best overall camping spot in Gorod Krovi, we have the Supply Depot Dragon platform, and what is truly the most effective spot on this map if you're equipped with the right weapons such as the dingo, the PPSH, HG40 with double tap. You have the right amount of perks that you feel comfortable with. You have the dragon shield upgraded, and you also have the gauntlet of Siegfried. You will honestly make a very high round and almost a flawless game if you use this spot to your complete advantage. Now, as I said before, this spot can get very tight, so make sure you have the dragon as a backup to get out of this area, and that way you have a fresh one run back home to the pack punch and back to spawn. You can just make your way back here, Keep an eye out for the zombies, as they do get fairly packed up in that area as well, because that's when you will need to create the fusion between the bullets to deteriorate them with the Ray Gun Mark III and earn those easy kills. The Seek Ride is also a good idea to have as well, and even the Dragon Strike, so be sure to be set up correctly before coming here. And that, guys, is all for the 5 great camping spots in Gorod Krovi. If you have your own camping spots, make sure to leave them down below and suggest them to others in this video in the comments, and tell us your highest round as well if you do camp or train. But if you enjoyed, make sure to show your support by liking this video, and also subscribe so that way you never miss a future upload from me. But for now, stay electric, and I'll see you all next time.